Welcome back to the Cloth Diaper Podcast. Today we are going to talk about a wash routine topic. And I don't give wash routine advice. I've talked about how I don't like giving wash routine advice. I really believe the best place to start when you're looking for wash routine support and advice is to check with your cloth diaper retailer or brand directly. These are people who are invested in your cloth diapering experience and want you to succeed, despite what other popular groups out there believe. Regardless of my stance on wash routine advice, I do think that it's important that we talk about what goes into a wash routine, why wash routines, and how it all kind of works. So today I thought that we would talk about the question, why 2 wash cycles? Why are we washing our diapers twice? This topic might be over your heads if you are not looking to be overwhelmed on cloth diaper topics, so feel free to go find a different video. I do not want to overwhelm you, but I do think that there is space and there is need for cloth diaper leaders or cloth diaper influencers to talk about and think about what and why the information we're sharing. I would love for your thoughts down below. The thing about cloth diaper wash routines is that it's all personal experience, passed down knowledge, and other kind of ramblings. It's all other bloggers telling you why their grandma told you or why somebody else told them this. It's not ingrained in a lot of science. It's just peer-to-peer experiences, whether you're using popular groups or unpopular groups or if you're new around here, my name is Bailey. This is the Cloth Diaper Podcast where we talk things cloth diapering. If you want to see more cloth diaper content in your YouTube feed, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Or if you want to see more cloth diaper content on the web, I'm on Instagram and Facebook at Cloth Diaper Podcast. Don't forget. A lot of this conversation happens in closed Facebook groups, happens in closed forums. And the reason that I bring it to YouTube and I ask for your feedback is because it's more of a public space and people aren't on blogs anymore, and trying to dig up an old Instagram comment post to have this conversation doesn't really happen, and trying to find it on Facebook is also hard. So this post kind of lives on forever, and that's kind of why I welcome and I want you to have this two-way conversation with me, or at least drop your thoughts on the topics, just because I feel like it provides a greater learning platform. The general recommendation out there is that you need to do 2 wash routines or 2 cycles in your wash machine to clean cloth diapers. And we have generally accepted that as fact, as truth. We do that when we hand wash diapers, we do that when we machine wash diapers. But why do we do that? What is the reasoning behind two wash cycles? And the general idea is that we're doing 1 quick and easy wash to rinse out the majority of the pee and poop. Cloth diapers are a heavily soiled item, and they do, to some extent, need to be rinsed of the filthy, soily, disgusting things that are in them, and then given an opportunity to fully, cleanly wash the remaining excrement. I think that we've come down to this 2 wash thing because it's easy. It's a simple strategy to do and to make sure that diapers are thoroughly cleaned. To a large extent, I think that 2 washes has become an obsession for the thoroughly clean diaper. I've always used 2 wash cycles, and I've been scared to try to shift it to anything else because it works for me. But I know that there are other retailers out there or brands. So Grovia, for example, if you go to their page, and you look at their wash routine recipe, it does only call for just 1 wash cycle. So there are people who suggest and think that maybe 1 wash cycle is effective enough. And I could see that actually working if you are thoroughly rinsing the poop out of your diapers. So if you're getting a good swish and dunk and wash, if you are rinsing your nighttime diapers, there is a good chance that 1 wash cycle would be enough. 1 long, hot, lots of agitation, a good rinse at the end could be all you need. It really could. Especially if you're using natural fiber diapers, especially if you're using other things. I know when we do hand washing, we do 2 cycles, and you see the first one, you're like, wow, the water is so disgusting. How could these possibly be cleaned? But I think the difference between hand washing and doing that first initial wash, then doing the second wash, and then rinsing is that you are hand washing. Versus machine washing, which is a longer, heavier agitation cycle where you're washing and soaking and then you're rinsing it all out. I think that the machine is probably much more capable than your hand washing bucket. There's a lot of different opinions about what the first wash cycle should look like. And I've always done, you guys have watched me like a long, short cycle that's about 45 minutes, but a lot of the opinions out there about the first wash routine suggest that it should be anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour. So that's really not a lot of time, or it is a lot of time, and really suggests that you could probably be doing less with more. And that's one of the reasons that I've been kind of playing around and shifting with my wash routine, because I was like, maybe I could use this super quick wash. I think it also depends on your detergent, type of diapers you have, and your machine. There's a lot of variables that go into whether or not 1 or 2 wash cycles would work for you. So the best answer that I can possibly get is that so do you need to use 2 wash routine? If we're going to answer that question, I think it's really going to vary on your life, your wash routine, your machine, your detergent, your lifestyle, your personal perspective, and your personal experience. This is one of these things that there should be give and take. And I know that a lot of people think cloth diapering should only be this way because then we can set everybody up for success. But I really think that cloth diapering should be about variables and about allowing people to be okay with experimenting, problem solving, and being their own champion for their wash routine. So, that said, the number of wash cycles that you need, 1 or 2, varies based on what's going on in your life right now. How much yuck do you have to wash out of your diapers? Do you have a lot of yuck? 2, is your machine really good at washing the yuck out, or is it just mediocre at washing the yuck out? Is your detergent really good at washing the yuck out, or mediocre at washing the yuck out? I definitely think that maybe when I was using Tide, that I probably could have just done a short cycle and a long cycle. I've noticed that I have to be really careful about removing all the poop and giving them a solid rinse in the toilet when I'm dealing with poopy diapers now that I've shifted to a natural detergent. The clean factor is just not there with poop when you're using 7th generation like it was when I was using Tide. That probably has to do with the other topic of enzymes. Are there enzymes in your diapers? These things all work and contribute, I think, to the idea about 1 cycle or 2 cycles. The other thing and conversation that I think a lot of people are having about pre-wash versus main wash is cold water, warm water, hot water? What kind of water do we should be, no. So let me know, do you use 1 wash cycle? Do you use 2 wash cycles? And why do you use 1 wash or 2 wash? Do you do it because someone told you? Did they give you a reasoning behind it? If they did, tell me. And if you've had personal experience, tell me. And if you can find peer-reviewed articles, tell me. But from the general consensus seems to be we do 2 wash cycles because it's the most efficient way to get a solid, thorough clean on diapers. However, many people might find that 1 wash cycle is all they need and efficient. There are ways to reduce your wash time and rely on 1 wash cycle. If you are using apartment washing, a lot of people will do a heavy rinse at home in the bathtub and then just bring those rinsed out diapers and do a long, thorough hot wash in their machines. A lot of people I know just do 1 hot wash in their machines, especially if you've got coin-operated systems. There is no solid rule out there that it has to be 2 wash routines, 2 wash cycles. It just has to get your diapers cleaned. That's it.